is a longer video. Let's just get right into it. There are two hidden bolts on that piece. Right here and right here. They get screwed on from the back. Don't break that piece. For this plate here, there's your airbags attached to it. So there are 3 bolts or 3 nuts that you have to take off in order to pop this up, and then you could disconnect it from the airbag. No! First casualty. These are what I'm talking about. So these are all attached to these right here. So with those bolts out, there's the 3 bolts. With those bolts out, you can push it out, and now it'll pop up for you to get these off of this piece, and this piece to come right out. Feel the boom, baby. That speaker actually works pretty good. And just so you know, I am running a K-tuner, so I don't have to switch the ECU. The K-tuner should be able to run 5-speed with no problem. There is one screw that had me going crazy when I first took my dash out, is this one that's behind, and there's one on the passenger side as well as the driver's side in the same spot. I actually purposely bought this. It's a little, and you could it's a little quick ratchet, really good teeth on it, and it's easy to get in here and ratchet it. The other side's a lot tighter. The driver's side, you definitely will need this. With this side, you could get away with just a snub nose, just to get behind here and get this bolt out, or the screw out. That one drove me nuts. All right, so there was a screw down at the bottom here that's back behind here where my finger is. So that screw right there, that little hole there, there's a screw in from the back, and right here, this is the real problem one, and that's why I have this, because the snub nose is like, it won't really fit in there to even twist it. So this one is a huge problem. So be very, very cautious with this one so you don't break your gas piece here. Easier just taking this out. Make sure you unplug all the plugs and disconnect it from the end before you take the 4 bolts out. Now I think this is one of the most scariest parts. When you finally get your dash out and you have all of this wiring, right? It's really not that complicated because every one of them, as long as you take them out of these clips, you'll know exactly where it goes. Because there's only one way that it can go. Like if you route it a wrong way and there's a clip and you can't find that clip, try a different route. Also, you can just take a picture of everything before you start tearing into it. I've done this before, so I've taken this whole dash out. As you can see, it's all custom painted. So I've actually replaced this. I took everything out. I even took my heater core. Everything was completely taken out of this car before. So I've done it before, and it's no big deal for me. I don't think it was that crazy to do. But I'll keep you on the time lapse, and I'll get through all this. The only thing I have to do is, like, for my stereo, I have to redo all my stereo. And this is the reverse safety switch, which you need this to get your, well, on your Alpine head unit, this wire actually unlocks all your functions. It's a safety switch. So I'll have to just rewire that in. But that's like, this is all my custom stuff, is this one. I took out my cigarette lighter, and I actually have a USB, this to my USB, so I have to redo that. Again, not too bad. Keep it going.
this GFR harness. And I'll be back. I'm going to take a little break and sort out all the wiring that I need and see what fits and what won't. And I'll get right back to it.
Bars out, and you could see that the manual transmission uses these 4 holes here, and you notice that the automatic has just 2 on this side, and it's a little bit different. See, these are here, but there's no nuts on the back, and also it has this bracket, so the shifter also connects into here. So that's the differences in the bars, which I'm sure if I didn't have this piece, I could just make this one work by just putting a nut on the back of it and just cutting this one off. And the rest is exactly the same. There's no difference. Now the other one that I'm doing now, so the brake pedal, this brake pedal is exactly the same. The only difference is that it has a smaller brake pedal. And then this difference here, what I'm doing now, where'd it go? I lost it. This piece. So for your clutch pedal, they put this piece, you can see right where it goes. So this is, here's mine, that's not welded in. So the clutch pedal actually bolts to this piece, and it sits right in those little spots here. So you just line it up. I'm just going to weld it in. I'm just going to spot weld it and call it a day. But that's one of the big modifications, I guess, they have to get. I mean, I'm sure you can make something work by just like coming out of here with a bolt maybe or something. I don't know. I just want to make sure I do it all correct. So I'm just going to spot weld this in and it'll be like OEM. Just welded in that piece there, which it lines up really good. And now I have to drill this holes. This ring is here, like this plate. So I just got to drill this hole out. It's 1.5 inches. I already drilled these 2 out, but I have to go to the store to get the 1.5 inches to cut that to whole side out. And I think that would be it. That and the crash bar for the dash, and that should be it for modification for inside here. The harness actually looks exactly the same. Like I have the same plugs for the automatic and the manual transmission. All these were the same. So we'll see what happens there. I literally been working out here all day, just about. As soon as, let's say, from 12 o'clock to 6, so 6 hours. I got the pedals in, the clutch slate cylinders in, the dash is back on with the harness from the parts car, shifters in. That's just about it for here. I can't do my radio because I have to re-splice all the wires in, and that's just about it in here. I'm all ready to rock, man. It's been a long day. I'm gonna pick it up again tomorrow and see where tomorrow takes me. Welcome back. So where I left off, I got all the dash stuff done. Well, 90%. So today I just got in my brake lines because I want to do ABS delete. I actually got the proportioning valve. I think that's a Honda proportioning valve. So this this is actually off of an Element. There are some models that have no ABS, and this is off a no ABS one. I don't know if the proportioning is different from any other one, like off the Civics, but that's the one I'm using. And I also got my motor mount. This is just a little cheap Amazon motor mount kit because I am going to upgrade them. So I actually have this back one that goes back here was absolutely shot, and that's what that I was actually getting a lot of vibration from that one. And this front motor mount was shot too. This one still looks good, but I got a new one anyway, so I'll just replace it. And then this one is going to be the custom mount with the aluminum billet mount that I got for this side. So I'm actually, hopefully I get the 1320 performance motor mounts that they make for the Element. I actually heard that they're too good and it causes a lot of vibration. So a lot of people do 1320 mount on this side, on the passenger side, the 1320 mount on the driver side, and then just do the stock motor mount, transmission mount, and the front motor mount. But anyway, from there, I want to get rid of this whole ABS unit. Hopefully I'm going to have time to do it today. But first off the bat, I'm going to pressure wash the living hell out of it, because it is so bad and I do not want to climb in there and get grease all over me. So let's get into it. Got her all cleaned up, looking pretty damn fresh. And I can actually touch the inside now without getting grease and grime all over me. Not bad. So switching gears a little bit, I thought I had bolts to go in here that are long enough, but apparently I don't. So I had to order those, so I can't do this yet. And then I was just looking at my shifter cable. So this bracket is a little different. Guarantee this cable. So those two studs right there are for the automatic transmission, the automatic transmission cable. Now these two holes are for the manual. They just don't have the studs welded. So I'm just gonna weld two studs there so I can use the stock location in the stock bracket instead of trying to make something else. Well, that's what I'm working on now. Also, Amazon just showed up, and I think it's my fittings for my coolant, because I order my oil because I order new ones. But I don't like the way they look on there, and it's like a sharp 90, and I just want it to have the best flow for the oil. Definitely don't want it to backfill into my turbo. Yeah, so see, these are what I got here. These are the full flows. That one. And then this should be the 90 coming off the turbo. Yeah, so this is going to come off the turbo, and it's going to be a straight 90 full flow. Alright, what else? This is for my exhaust. I want to try to keep my MagnaFlow cat. So I actually got this adapter so I could still run the cat. Looks pretty good. And then this is my AN line for the coolant passage, so I can make that line. Yeah, buddy. So now I can make that line for my upper housing too. Sweet. Let's get right into that. Unfortunately, I didn't get too far today. I had a couple parts that were missing. I had to order. Hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. And the weather decides to rain and then stops and then rains and then stops. So, and I'm working outside. I don't want to get anything in my motor, so everything's all packed up. Hopefully we'll see how tomorrow is, but I'm going to end this video here and go to a part 3 because this video is already getting kind of long. So please hit like and subscribe, turn on your notifications so when that new video drops you'll be first to know. Till next time, later.